Hello guys, my name is Keith and today I'm going to talk to you and give you my review on a new style of PVA fishing. Now, like me and many other anglers, you've probably used mesh and PVA bags, and these are a little bit different because they are PVA capsules. So they're kind of like large tablets that you would get from the doctors. And the company that make these are actually talking about bringing a bigger version out, which is quite interesting. I'm going to talk to you first about what you need to use them, how to use them, and then I'll talk to you about my experience with them. So first of all, you need a long baiting needle, or a splicing needle will do it, your rig with a looped end instead of straight to a swivel, so you can see I've opened it up there. That will go onto a quick change swivel, and then some kind of sleeving. So anti-tangle sleeving, buffer beads, any kind of sleeving. It's not important how long it is either, as long as it goes over the quick change swivel and stops any snags or fish from pulling your rig out of the quick change swivel. So there you go. And then your bait, of course, is very important. I usually glug or soak it in a water-based flavour, because these are actually only 30% PVA, so they take that little bit longer, allowing you to use a water-based flavour. Now, what I use to make my rigs are armour point hooks, reflex camo braid from Fox. I use the dark camo, and I use, obviously, other than the quick change swivels and sleeving, I use some shrink tubing and rig rings. Not always, but I'm just explaining what my rig is now. So there you go, and then what you need to do is open the PVA capsules. So there you are. This is peanut flavour. They have chili flavour, salty flavour, and there's a Sense-It range coming as well soon. And all you do is fill one side of the capsule with pellet. There you go. You can fill the longer side with more, and then the other side, the lid, with just a little bit. Push it onto each other. Obviously this sticks more when the pellet's soaked. You don't want to push it too hard, because I have found that it does tear along the lid in some places. So just softly turn it so you're confident it's locked in, and there you go. And then what you need to do is work the baiting needle through the capsule. Don't push it too hard, just work your way through the pellet, because again you might force it to tear. So there you go, the baiting needle's through. Grab the end of your rig, push the PVA capsule onto your rig. So there you go, it's on now. And then what I do, and I've just found this through using the capsules, is I pull my hook through until the hook pierces the capsule, because this will obviously melt, leaving your hook exposed, but it just helps with the presentation of the PVA capsule. Then what you want to do is get the anti-tangle sleeve in, push your baiting needle through, and you can do a few of these up before you go fishing just to help with speed. Grab your rig again, push the anti-tangle sleeving on, and that will then go over the quick change swivel when you get that on your rig, like that. So there you go, that can't come off the quick change swivel now. It is a form of anti-tangle sleeving, so that helps, and your rig is going to be well presented. Now, just to start my review of these, I have found by testing these that these actually unbelievably help with the presentation of your rig. And the reason being is when you test them in the water, they act quite buoyant, so they kind of float around, and then obviously as the PVA capsule starts to break down, it starts to fall, but just with the pressure under the water and the buoyancy, it falls straight, meaning that your rig is presented 100% basically. It's presented straight, meaning as soon as a fish takes it, you've got some kind of indication or your lead's moving, unless it takes it from this side of course, and then it takes a little bit longer to indicate. But there you go. And then I have tested these, you know, in like a cup of water, different temperatures, and they do take some time to break down, but it can work as a good thing. Like if you cast wrong to your spot, you've got enough time to recast. And believe it or not, when I've tested these on a 2-rod setup, I've had one rod with one of these on and one rod without, and I've actually had takes on these before what I believe they've broke down, you know, in the time that they've broke down. So I believe that the fish has actually took this still on my rig. Like I said, just because of the testing that I've done and so on. Or they've took it as soon as it's hit the water or hit the bottom. I've had a take. I've not always got the fish in, but maybe because the hook is, you know, hidden away. But it's very rare that happens anyway. But you know, my review on these is quite positive. The rod that I've had these on has done better than the rod without sometimes. In summer, the rod without did better because I spotted and whatnot, so there were more bait. But these are very good for fishing for a bite, and I will definitely be using these this winter. So out of 10, I'd say an 8. Maybe not a 9 because they are quite small still. If they were a little bit bigger, I'd push to a 9.5. The other changes I would like to see are the lid locking on a little bit better. Obviously, your pellet being soaked would help, but I have found that it does tear quite easily on the lid if you push it too hard. In fact, I've just done it there. So I didn't push it very hard then, but obviously the pellet inside is pushing the lid to break. But there you go, guys, that is it. Presented very well, and I hope you liked this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you are new, and just while you're here, because we are quite a new channel, there is going to be lots of videos coming, not just carp fishing, but a little bit of everything. And in summer, I can't wait to do some bait versus other bait tests. So keep your eyes out for them next year, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.